Hello everyone, I'm Judgment, and today I'm presenting you Demon Hunter on Diablo 3 Beta Patch 16. I will let you listen all dialogues in this game.
Leah, is it? Rumford said that you survived the Fallen Star's impact.
I did, but it blasted my uncle, Deckard Cain, into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but... Watch out! The wounded are turning!
My training has paid off.
This is killing business.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Then I shall put an end to them and secure your town.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
And I'm running in Leah's room
We've been
and
under
taking
siege
her
for
journal.
6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
So yeah, in Diablo 3 you have to always check every corner for free XP.
What can I do to help fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Don't worry, I will avenge their death.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
So yeah, I'm second level and I have one first level skill and second level skill. First level skill is Hungering Arrow,
There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
and Hungering Arrow is primary skill that generates 3 hatred and deals damage of 115% of damage, of weapon damage, and has 35% chance to pierce through targets. Impale is a hatred spender that one use of skill is cost 25 hatred, and Impale deals target for 215% of weapon damage. A very powerful skill.
Dear reader, I am Abdalhazir, adventurer, scholar, and researcher. I share my knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful missives, often at grave risk to myself. Why, I was recently in Kanduras, where my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I was able to beat them up with a shoe, but a less bold man would have fared far worse.
I think this adventure wouldn't be able to beat them with a shoe on Inferno difficulty.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world, but the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead.
And yes, these wretched mothers was any humans. You can in Diablo 3 you can barely break every object in the world, and by breaking the objects you can find rare items or blue items, which are kinda good. And by the way, the animation of break, it's kinda satisfying. And as you can see, while you breaking the items, you can pierce them. By piercing them, you can shoot 2 or more barrels in the one shot.
I returned to Honduras after 20 years. The burden of countless failures and tragedies heaped upon my shoulders. Am I being punished for helping that stranger hunt the Dark Wanderer? I always thought Deckard Cain half a madman. But perhaps he was right. Perhaps he can banish the shadow hanging over my life.
Yeah, and what if was an adventurer who was traveling with Deckard Cain, and as you can say, or you play it Diablo 2, Deckard Cain has quite a good reputation with demons, and everyone wants to kill him. I am now tried level, and I picked Entangling Shot. Entangling Shot is primary skill that generates 3 hatred, deals 75% of weapon damage, entangles 2 enemies, and slowing them for 60% for 2 seconds. And now I want to show the bow, and the bow, as you can see, is 3 times better than my one-hand crossbow, and this early upgrade for my equipment is kinda good. And I changed it to Hungering Arrow, cause in the early game I don't see why it's needed.
Oh, Tristram, Diablo's evil still lingers here.
Yeah. New Tristram is where all Diablo started. I'm sorry for these FPS drops, but I don't think that this is my computer problem. I think it's Diablo. Let me know in the comments, do you have same issue with FPS drops? And how I got the beta? I went to my Lithuanian community on Diablo 3.lt, and by registering on their website I had a chance to try this Diablo 3 beta. And yes, you can also register there, and they will eventually give you the permission to try any beta. And by giving the permission to try beta, I was asked to share my experiences during the beta, and I made this video. So yeah, I complete first quest.
Help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Nor should she. I will help her find him. Come, let us search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
The blacksmith is already unlocked because there was few people who already tried beta on this account.
Your cart is blocking the way. Move it.
And so yeah, we are going to Adria's hut.
Here, let me open the gate.
And as Lores
Adria was
says,
my mother, but I don't know much
Leia
about her. She
was
died when I was very young.
Adria's
I was raised
daughter.
by Uncle Deckard.
What of your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons. Look! A hidden cellar! Follow me!
Your mother had her secrets.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it. Captain Dalton!
The Captain Dalton is supposed to be stronger than this, but it was implement the traps, and when you stand in those traps, they will freeze you. But I think I defeat this Captain Dalton so fast that I have the new bow.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will go. Stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aidan came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aidan, I'll be gone before they fall.
I'm sorry if you're hearing any little echo, cause I'm still not a professional commentator, and yes, I will try to get rid of this echo. And I will try to increase my performance. And what I do like about Diablo 3 is those little undead crawling through the holes in the earth.
The infamous Tristram Cathedral. I am close to the fallen star now.
On this level I have caltrops, a first defensive skill that costs 6 discipline, and it slows enemies 12 yards by 60%, and the traps lasts 6 seconds. So yeah, we are... here I just adjusted my gamma, because the Diablo 3 itself is very dark. For me, it's too dark. Maybe on other acts it will be much brighter, but in the first act I think it's too dark.
So this is where the star fell. My quarry must be near.
The breakable objects that you can launch at the enemy are quite strategically good, and I think in Inferno or Nightmare difficulty it will help to deal with enemies. And here we're supposed to have a good pack of monsters.
Taken hold in this land, and the carrion bats are near the heart of it. Since returning to Tristram, I have seen their numbers surge. The evil forces that linger here give them strength, and I fear that the worst is yet to come.
And yeah, as always, Deckard Cain is worried about anything. In 1 second I will press the new lore.
The grotesques may seem slow and senseless, but they hide many dangers within their hideously malformed bodies. A set of spikes lurks beneath the monster's flesh, and foul parasites nest within them. It is said that these horrors themselves are constructed by a greater evil, a darkness that I cannot even fathom.
Oh well. Demon physics in this game is quite satisfying, but kinda unrealistic, because I don't know if any dropped lamp could throw away the zombie body about 20 meters in the air. But this Gore-Tex reminds me of an abomination on Warcraft 3. Always break the barrels, because you can find rare or blue items. Check the shelves. Dead villagers. And always try to hit as many barrels as you can in one shot. And so yeah, I hope you like this commentary. If I make any mistakes, please do keep in mind you can always write them in the comment section below. I will take a look at them and I will learn from my mistakes. And yes, this is a rare monster pack.
My hatred is too
Teleporters. They teleport to you and they are kinda fast by default. As you can see through trap, they move kinda fast. And these packs of monsters will drop loot when you kill them all. And as you can see, with melee weapon you can use impale or caltrops. With the Gore-Tex that animation, I'm kinda satisfied.
My name is Lackdanon, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
True story, bro. Because where have you saw in any game that the zombie explodes and it shoots the eels from it? So yeah, from Diablo 2 you don't have to identify blue items now, only rare.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
And yes, my language of English could not be perfect, because I am Lithuanian and the English language is just my hobby with gaming, so I combine them and I just make what I can. By the way, this is my first commentary ever, and yes, it can be not the perfect. We are heading to end. If you like this content, please share, like or subscribe if you want to see